It's your girl Desi Des, and I am back with another introvert alert. We are going to switch things up a bit, so here is 7 jobs that will improve introverts' communication skills. Let's get into it. Upon meeting me, you would never know that I was an introvert. From the way I speak, engage, and show up for others, to the way that I dress, eccentric, bright colors, all the good things that draw more attention than a usual introvert would like. And I truly believe that this is because of the many jobs that I've had in the past. If you read my bio at justdesides.com, you'll see and understand why I've had several different jobs in my lifetime. Based on my research and things that I've learned as an employee, there are a few skills every person needs to be considered hirable. And if you're an entrepreneur like myself and you want to work for yourself in the future, I still believe these are good skills to have to benefit you in your business. Introverts have a hard enough time navigating social situations, so I am here to help you gain the skills that you need so that you can show up to any work environment ready to go. If you are an introvert that has just graduated from high school and you don't have a major yet, this video is for you. If you're an introvert that likes to have several different jobs and you switch from one job to the next trying to look for that perfect fit, then this video is also for you. The first skill employers look for when hiring is communication skills. Almost any and everything revolves around communication. The way you speak and engage with others can make all the difference in getting a job, pitching an original idea, or effectively speaking your mind to advocate for something or someone. Communication is essential and can sometimes be difficult for introverts because we like to self-reflect and observe more than we actually like to talk to people, especially if it's uninteresting small talk. The fact of the matter is, we need communication. So instead of running from it and finding jobs that support this lack of skill, consider finding jobs that make it easier and better to communicate. After all, practice makes perfect. So here we go. 7 jobs to get you right in there to improving your communication skills as an introvert. Number 1, front desk receptionist. There is nothing better suited to help your communication skills than putting you at the forefront of an office or a company. Front desk is kind of the information center of the office. And so when customers come by, they have questions and you should have the answers. This is a surefire way to boost your communication while also helping you know how to prepare for the questions that people have, as well as know everything you need to know to be able to answer those questions for your company. Some front desk positions have busier traffic than usual, so if you're just starting out and you're just trying to get a feel, I would suggest choosing smaller offices, startup businesses, or even offices that have a little less traffic. That way, you can kind of ease yourself in into figuring out how to answer people's questions as a front desk person. Number 2, call center representative. Now, to be brutally honest, I've heard some horror stories about working in the call center, and most of that is due to angry customers. So if you're looking to boost your communication skills while also boosting your problem solving and conflict resolution skills, then this might be a good fit for you. Call center positions require a lot of talking on the phone, so there's a lot of outgoing calls, a lot of incoming calls. Either way, you're on the phone speaking to customers all day, and that is a great way to kind of get your communication skills flowing and going. The consistent traffic will not only improve your communication skills, but will assist in your time management, patience for sure, and empathy, which are a few other skills we will dive into later. The important thing to note here about call center jobs, though, is that although you're working on your communication, you're working more so on your effective communication because you are 1, trying to solve a problem as quickly as possible, and you are 2, trying to figure out and understand what the problem actually is. And so with this position, you learn how to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's more than about just communicating when it comes to this type of job. It's communicating to solve a problem. And I think that those 2 skills go hand in hand. And if you can master that, you're well on your way. Number 3, customer service representative. Now, this position is a lot like working at a call center or being a call center representative, but the only difference is there may be more or less face-to-face interactions as well as more or less phone interactions. So, customer service jobs are everywhere, from working at Walmart to answering questions to customers looking to buy a home. These jobs are a great place to improve your communication skills because that's literally all you do all day is talk to customers. As introverts, we like to avoid any and every kind of social situation, especially social situations that we are not prepared for, and rightfully so, because that's how we are. That's just who we are. But you can do that when you get home. This is about making money and improving a skill needed to foster relationships to make that money. Number 4, marketing. Marketing is defined simply as the process of finding out what people need and selling those things to them. This is a great position to improve communication skills because you have to do your research on a diverse group of people, figure out how to take what you know, and then sell them products you think might be useful to them. Now, this position will actually require a degree, so if you are an introvert who is a high school graduate, then this might be a good avenue to explore and a good major to kind of dive into. I would suggest, though, that you pick communications as the major as a whole and use maybe marketing as a concentration or a minor, just so you can kind of broaden the kind of positions that you can go into. Because with a communications degree, the options are endless. I like marketing because you're basically researching how to effectively communicate your products and sell them to people. And so even though you may not spend a lot of time directly communicating, sometimes you do, but even though it's not direct a lot of the times, you are doing the background work of figuring out how to effectively communicate to people. You can't sell people things if you don't know how to talk to them, right? So like I said before, practice makes perfect, and marketing is a great place to start practicing communication. Number 5, event planner. I love the idea of event planning because you can start this job at any age with or without a degree. So if you're an introvert that likes to organize things, that likes to plan events, that likes to set things up but doesn't really actually like to attend the party, this is a good job for you. And even if you want to take it a step further and be the assistant of an event planner, that is a surefire way to kind of do things that you love, watch from the sidelines, and learn how your employer speaks with other people, as well as how you need to communicate to make sure that you get the job done that you need to do. Being an event planner is a great way to improve your communication skills because you're actually speaking with a diverse group of people. So even if you have a set of preliminary questions, those questions may work for one customer, but then may not work for the next. For example, one moment you could be planning a wedding for an anxious bride, and the next moment you could be planning a professional networking event for professionals all over the world. This is a great job to start off with if you're just trying to get your skills going and flowing, but this is also a good job that you can keep long term. Number 6, a fundraiser. Being a fundraiser is kind of like an extensive version of being an event planner, except for the difference is fundraisers are actually raising money, whereas event planners are spending that money. I like the responsibilities of a fundraiser because it combines event planning with marketing, and we've already established that those two jobs are great ways to improve your communication skills. As an introvert, being around crowds of people and asking money from those people can seem like a very uncomfortable and anxious thing that we don't want to do. Most introverts are not only independent, but like to be alone. And so those are a few things that we would actually run from. But like one of my favorite quotes, if something scares you, run towards it. And I think doing something like this will definitely give you the skills you need to be able to communicate effectively with others. Number 7, sales representative. Lastly, direct sales. This job combines the skills and responsibilities of marketing, fundraising, and customer service. Since we know those positions already improve communication skills, this job is considered a triple threat. I personally don't like the idea of sales jobs because of the commission only and the pressure that it takes to make sure that you have those numbers up. That's usually what sales jobs entails, and I don't like that kind of stress. But the benefits are actually tremendous. And if you're a go-getter that likes to actually meet those sales goals and likes the rush of being able to have the commission at the end of every month, then this job is perfect for you, even as an introvert. The reason I added this job in, though, is because it focuses highly on the art of negotiation. And that is a stem of communication that I think everybody should have. Whether you're working for yourself or not, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, we are consistently negotiating a lot of things in our lives every single day, and we don't even notice. And so if this is a skill that you can master, this is definitely the avenue that I would highly suggest you take. There are plenty of jobs out there that accommodate introverts, where there is little to no interaction with customers. You get to work from home, you get to work on a computer all day, and you barely have to check in with your supervisor. But as someone who has had many jobs, I am here to just emphasize that it is the skills that you get from these uncomfortable positions that will help you transition later into any job you want. So if communication is a skill that employers are looking for, then that is a skill, introvert or not, that we need to be working towards being great at. Think about it this way. If we do what we need to do now, then we can do whatever we want to do later. So chalk it up to the game and get those skills that you need to be successful. Then go home to take a nap and recharge. Introverts, we are going to be okay. Until next time, thanks for watching.